Hello, this is EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this Yoga for Sciatica class. So for this class you might need some support to sit on if your sciatica is particularly painful. You will also need a yoga belt for our opening stretch. So really we're focusing on the sides of the body, opening them up, mobilizing them, getting some space there. So even if you do feel some discomfort, I've had sciatica so I know how it feels, just try to stay with the breath, try to keep moving, and hopefully it will bring some comfort, some ease to those areas. So I hope you enjoy the class in this lovely setting in Crete, and hope to see you soon. Namaste.
So bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra, sit nice and tall as you connect with your breath and your intention for your practice. Nice steady breathing. And then releasing the hands, release the legs, and coming down to semi-supine position. Have the feet underneath the knees, open the palms of the hands, and take a breath here. Actively relax the shoulders. And then draw the knees in towards the abdomen. Have the hands on the kneecaps for some hip rotations. Inhale the knees towards you. Exhale, knees apart and away. Inhaling, knees together and towards. Exhale, apart and away. So just warming up here. Allowing the breath to guide the movement. And then in reverse, inhale, push the knees away. Exhale, apart and towards. And doing 3 more rounds. Just creating some space through the lower body. Keep the shoulders, fingers relaxed. And then bring the feet to the floor. Take an inhale to the collarbones. And exhale to let go. So then from here, taking hold of your belt. So you're going to bring the middle of the belt to the ball of the foot and just lengthen out. Allow the elbows to relax to the sides, level with the shoulders. Single finger and thumb grip. You can keep the sole of the left foot on the floor or extend the leg out. See how you feel. Peel the toes back of the right foot. Inhale, exhale, and just begin to lengthen out the back of the leg. Know that it's fine to keep that knee bent. And then take the right arm out to the side. Maybe bend that right knee and take it across the body as we come into the sciatic zone. So know you can work to straighten out, but if it feels too intense or painful, then just keep the knee bent. And you might glide your gaze to look to the right side. Remember to stay with the breath, whatever you can feel down the side of the leg. It's a big stretch. If you want to make it more intense, you can lift the foot a bit higher. The main thing is to steady the breath, to steady the mind's reactions. And then inhale, bringing that leg back. Exhale, release the belt, and just stretch out the leg for a few moments, lay in Shavasana, and take a deep breath there. Imagine you can let go of any tension on the exhale. So now we change sides, bringing the middle of the belt around the ball of the left foot. Take the arms out to the sides, nice relaxed grip. Peel the toes back of the left foot, leg bent or straight, and begin to use your breath. The 4th limb of yoga, pranayama, so valuable as a healing practice as we begin to open the body. And just see how you feel on this side. And then both ends of the belt into the right hand, stretch the left arm out and begin to glide that left leg across the body, either bent or straight. This is actually a variation of Supta Baddha Kontasana. But as with all the asanas, you can use them flexibly to get to where you need to be. And again, you might turn your head to look to the left side. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed as you breathe, jawline relaxed. And then inhale, bringing the leg back. Exhale, release the belt. And again, just pop the belt to one side, come into Shavasana, relax the ankles. And take a deep breath there to let go. And then bringing both knees in towards the chest. And then coming through to seated however is best. You might roll to one side to do that. Sukhasana, legs across. And then coming through to an all fours position. Have the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, draw the shoulders back, inhale. Exhale and just begin to sway the hips from side to side. So we're mobilizing the areas that we've just opened out with the belt. So you might inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Now you can bring the knees together for a deeper release through the sciatic nerve. So you just exaggerate the swaying action and kind of roll over to one side. Make sure you control that pressure through the hands. You might walk the hands in a bit more for more support, and just pushing out into those areas that you need to release. Inhaling to center, exhaling to the sides, and then coming to central alignment. And pausing there. And then from here, take the right leg behind the left. So you're in a little twist through the lower body, and then you continue to repeat that swaying action. You feel a bit strange, but again, it's a slightly deeper release. You might bring the left hand to rest on the hip or the forearm down if it's getting too much through the wrists as you sway to one side. And let's just do a little pulsing action there. From there you release the legs, or you can stay with the same leg in the twist, right hand to the hip. Just do a little pulsing action, or forearm. So whatever feels best. And then inhale to center. Exhale, release the leg and change sides. So left knee comes behind the right knee. Begin again with that swaying action from side to side. Be aware of what's happening with the shoulders. Try and keep them drawing back. And again, you might sway to that left side with the arm up, or you might bring the hand to rest on the hip. And changing sides there to the right side. And then releasing the knees. And from here, coming to a relaxed Ekapada Kapotasana, relaxed pigeon. So right knees forward, left knees back. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold over the knee. So align your chest with the knee. Again, you're in charge of how far you go with this. It's helpful to stay on the fingertips and bend the elbows. This helps you to keep your shoulders relaxed. This is a move I've come up with called 3 points touching, working with a variation of pigeon. So this is the easier release, but it might not feel that easy if you've got the sciatica. Then align your breastbone with your shin. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, and again fold. So no, you might not fold as deeply on this side as we begin this internal rotation through the hips. And just bring your hands to wherever they need to be. Think of the inhale as a lengthening action as you lift your collarbones, and the exhale as a letting go. And then inhale as you come towards the upright. Exhale again, align your chest this time with your heel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and again, just do a little fold there. So again, it won't be too big a fold. The further into internal rotation that we get. And really, you're just trying to seek out where you can feel the discomfort or the pain. And breathing into those spaces. So then inhale, come back. Exhale, and from here we'll change sides. So left knee comes forward, right knee comes out. So you're in a state of asymmetry. You've got your 3 points. So first point is the left knee. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, and again just begin to guide the chest forward. Tripod fingers and thumbs, elbows are bent so the shoulders can relax. The challenge here is to keep a nice steady balance between your breath, state of sama, between the inhale and the exhale. And even if this is the non-symptomatic side, you would still do both sides to keep this balance. Inhale, rotate the chest, level with the shin, and then exhale again. Nice spaciousness between the ears and the shoulders. And you can stay tripod, or if it's more comfortable, bring the palms of the hands down. And then inhale to lift up. Exhale, rotate chest to face the heel. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, and just gently coax the collarbones forward until you can feel a release, or you may run into an intensity there. When you find that point, you'll know where it is. You just breathe into it. So know a lot of our issues, our stuff is in our hips, so sciatica is symptomatic of that sometimes. So then coming out of that stretch, just take the legs in front of you. Take the hands back with the fingers and thumbs facing forward. And then cross the right ankle either below or above the knee. Option 1. Option 2 is to walk that left foot in. Active toes of the right foot until you can feel a hip stretch. Try and lift the chest as you do this. And you might introduce a swaying action, and this is what gets you into the sciatic nerve area. The challenge here is to keep the chest lifting and the gaze level. And you might play around with that twist and go all the way over to that left side. If you wish to, you can bring the left arm over or just coax the thigh away from you. It's a variation of Matsyendrasana, Lord of the Fishes pose. Gaze into the right side. And then inhale, draw the belly in. Use those core muscles to bring the legs back. Exhale, you might try and lean forward a little. Know these are all options with increasing intensity, so it's fine not to take these options. Next option then is to hug in the top leg, stretch out the bottom leg and just begin to rock the baby. It's a move I learned from my teacher David Svensson as a good way to open out the hips. You then place the baby down gently. So again, it might be above the knee or below the knee. And then just stretch the legs out. And then we change sides. So now bring in the left ankle above or below the knee. Sit tall, inhale, exhale. Again, this is option 1. Option 2 is to walk that right foot in to your own measure, so it can be far away or close towards you. Plant the hands with the fingers forward, lift across the sternum as you breathe. And you might introduce a rocking action, that's the next option. Keep the gaze level in Ajna Chakra, the eyebrow space of stillness and truth. Make sure the breath is still your friend as you work into these challenges. You might increase that twist and maybe roll all the way over to the right side. Again, you can bring the right arm over as you look to the left if you wish. You might even bring the hand to Hasta Mudra of Chin Mudra. And then release. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, rock back towards that central point. And then slide out that right leg. If you want the extra release, you can lift the chest forward. Otherwise, coming all the way down. And just allow that hip flexor to release for a few moments. And then release the leg as you come to Dandasana for a moment. And then from here, I'm coming back through to an all-fours position. Walk the hands a hand print further forward. Spread the fingers. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale down the right side. So beginning a circling action just to release everything that we've opened. Exhale, sink the sitting bones back to the heels. Inhale, come up the left side. Exhale, down the right. And then inhale up the right side as we change direction. Exhale, down the left. You might sink the pelvis forward a little just to open out the flexors to see where you need to be. Feel you're working into all areas of the hip joints. And as you come back, sinking back into Goddess pose, the belly between the knees, briefly, and then inhale, come through to all fours. Exhale, take the left leg out to the side, keep the shoulders square. Inhale, trace that foot behind you. Exhale, pause, tuck the toe under. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, look over the right shoulder towards the left big toe. You should feel a stretch emerge down the side of the hip. Keep the spine long. Try not to allow that left shoulder to come forward. And then inhale, retrace that semicircle out to the side. Exhale to center. Inhale, take the right leg out. Exhale, again, trace the semicircle behind you. Pause, tuck the toes under. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Shoulders continue to draw back. And again, just breathe into that opening you can feel down the right side. Inhale, bring the leg back, out to the side. Exhale to center. And then from here, come through to seated, however suits you. Might do a little roll back. And then coming all the way down to semi-supine. Take a deep breath here to let go. Walk the feet the same distance wide as your mat. Inhale, take the arms out, shoulder height. Exhale as we come to a variation of Jathara Parivanasana. Just a static variation with the knees to the left and the head to the right. Breathing deeply into this twist with a focus on the right knee, releasing. And then inhale, come to center. Exhale, knees to the right, head turns to the left. Deepen the breath, and again have a focus on the left inner knee, releasing. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, walk the feet back. And then stretch the legs out as you come to Shavasana. If you prefer to keep your knees bent, that's fine. Take a deep breath to let go of all the effort here. And just rest for a few moments. As you drift down, I'll read you a few words from the Buddha. The truth of the universe can only be realized within the framework of the human body. There's no resting here. And then when you're ready to, take a full body stretch. Exhale, bring the knees in and roll to one side. As you plant the hands, stretch out the top leg. And come back to seated position of choice. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra to close your practice. Revisit your intention, send this energy out to everybody, and Namaste. So I hope that class helped a little with whatever symptoms of sciatica you're experiencing. Thanks very much for practicing with me. See you soon. Bye-bye.